All right, next one we have is addition. Addition and subtraction. Subtraction of surds. Addition and subtraction of surds. All right, addition and the subtraction of surds. Before two surds can be added together or subtracted from each other, they must be similar. They must be what? Similar. If they are not similar, they cannot be added and they cannot be subtracted from. What do I mean by being similar? I've told you how to know two similar surds. Their irrational parts equal. For example, look at, let me say it again. When you have something of this nature, these, they are what? Similar, because their irrational parts, they are what? Equal. Can you see? When their irrational parts are not equal, you cannot subtract and you cannot add. It's just going to remain like that. Is it clear? So when you're talking about addition and subtraction of surds, remember that before this thing can be carried out successively, that the irrational parts of the surds involved must be what? Equal. If they are not equal, you can neither subtract nor add. All right, let's take some examples so that you understand it better. All right, we have example 1. Example 1 says, evaluate the following. When you look at this now, these questions, they involve addition and what? Subtraction. Addition and what? Subtraction of surds. All right, so we have number A like this. Let's start with number A. Like I said, before two surds or more can be added, they must be what? Similar. All right, let's check to find out if these two surds are what? Similar before we now add. We have root 32 plus, you have this. All right, so I'll check this one, this particular one, to see if I will have something of this nature. All right, this simply means this one, root 32. It simply means this 4 times 8. 4 times 8. Can you see it? Then you have plus, you have this. You have this. Can you see that? All right. What is the square root of 4? Square root of 4 is 2. Or let me just do it this way so that it will become simpler. You have this like this. Can you see that? Then you have this. Okay. All right. So the square root of 4 is what? Is 2. So this will now give us, we have 2 root what? 8. Can you see that? 2 root 8. I want it to be similar to this. So this will give me this. So can you see that these two now, they are now similar what? Surds. All right. For you to add this, mind you, what you are adding is just the rational part of the surds. That's what you are adding. Rational parts of what? Rational parts of the surds. So what are the rational parts of this? You have 2 plus what? 3, which will give us what? 5. So you have 5. Then just bring this and put here. You have like this. So that is how it can be solved. We have obtained this one. So we have obtained this one. Next one is the B part of it, which is this. We have 7 root 3 like this, minus you have 75 like this. Can you see that? All right, so I want to make them to look similar before I'll carry out my operation. So I will have this. Of course, I know that this thing simply means 3 times what? Let me put this one first. I have 25 times what? 3 like this. Can you see that? 25 times 3, that's what gave you what? 75. Can you see it? So it simply means that this, what is the square root of 25 is 5. So this can be like this. Can you see it? Square root of 25 is 5. So this thing can be written like this. So they are now similar. So this carry out this operation, you say 7 minus what? 5. It will give us 2. So this will become 2. Then you bring down this irrational part like this to become like this. Can you see how to solve this? Next one we have is number C. First of all, you make this to be what? Similar before you carry out the operation. If they are not similar, the operation cannot be carried out. All right, so how do we make this to be similar? We have this. This will give us, this particular one will give us this. You have 16 times 3. Can you see that? Minus this particular one will give us 25 times 3. Can you see that? Then this one will give us this. You have 4 times 3. Can you see that? All right. So what is the square root of 16? Square root of 16 is what? Is 4. Then that 4 will come out and multiply what we have here. What do we have here? 3. 3 times 4 will give us what? 12. So you have 12 like this. What do you have left here? We have like this. Then minus, what is the square root of 25? Is 5. What do we have here? We have 1. When 25, when 5 comes here to multiply that 1, can you see it? So 1 times 5 is 5. So that's why here to become like this. What do you have left? You have this. What do you have here? You have 2. But this square root of 4 is 2. 2 will come here and multiply what we have here. What do we have here? We have 2. 2 times 2 is what? 4. So you have 4 here. What do you have left? You have 3 left. Can you see it? So now the irrational part of this is root 3, root 3, root 3. So they are similar. You can now carry out what? The addition and subtraction operations. All right, so you say 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5 will give us what? It will give us 7. Then 7 plus 4, it will give us 11. So you have 11 like this. So you now have root 3 like this. So that is how this thing can be solved. Addition and subtraction of what? Surds. But before you do this, make sure that they are what? Similar. If they are not similar surds, there is no time it can work. So you should just stop wasting your time. All right.